Hi, I'm Ken. Today we're going to be talking with Sandy Escobar. Here, what I'm thinking as I hear you talk, a year ago, in March of 2020, something changed here when here I am. I don't know you. And here I am in the restaurant and we get a message, COVID, we got to shut down. And I bring all my employees in and I have a meeting with them and they're all sitting there, pray for them. And I don't know where this is going to go, you know. And so we started that journey of our restaurant and, you know, my world, you know, what was going on. And I had no idea where it would take us to today, but I know what I was going through over the past year. And I came to the conclusion shortly that this was much bigger than COVID. And I just sensed it and I know it. And for today, I know for a fact it's bigger. And to hear, I think what got me was when I saw you, it really hit home that there was something going on in your life when March came around, because I hear your story of what you and Sammy are doing. And now something changed at that point, you know, for you. So what went on in that, you know, those, you know, the early part there of, you know, here's Sammy, you know what he does in your relationship. I know how it impacted this, you know, business stuff and all that, and my employees, but for you, mom, and special relationship and all you've done together. And something changed on your end that most people don't hear about. They hear about, you know, oh, you own a restaurant and you know, whatever, but they don't hear you and Sammy. Just tell me a little bit about what happened there.
When it came down and we found out that schools were shutting down, the first thing I did was call his, they called a crew teacher in high school. It's his homeroom teacher who we were very close. The three of us were very close and in the best interest of Sammy. And I called immediately. I said, oh my gosh, okay, school shut down. What can I do for Sammy to keep him socialized and because he really thrived having that interaction, having that socialization at school.
And a lot of friends.
A lot of friends. And, you know, for 16-year-olds, that's, you know, that's a tender age. Huge. That's huge. Yeah, that's everything. I bet. So we were trying to make a plan of what to do. And then, you know, it was going to be distance learning and how was this going to look? And then we had lockdowns where we couldn't even, you know, go out and wear a mask and limited this and just like the world for my son shut down and for many youth. So
you were scrambling.
I was scrambling. Yeah.
I mean, I know I was scrambling, but to hear the story of your side of it is
I was scrambling because Sammy was extremely bright, extremely sensitive. So this rocked his world. I mean, and he was looking at me, like watching my reaction. He was very protective of me. We were like peanut butter and jelly. You know, just that's how close we were.
Just look and you know.
Yeah, you just knew.
You just know.
And so I'm trying to keep that straight face, like everything's going to be okay. But he would see, because I was worried, because then at the same time I'm thinking about Woman of Worth is, you know, we can't get the services to clients. We can't. You know,
that's right, because you're still involved.
Yeah, we're still involved at that time, and our office had to be shut down. And how do we help?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden we have no income coming in because everything's fundraisers, everything's canceled. So there was a lot of things going on, and I'm thinking, okay, how do we do this? We're going to do this. We're going to be fine. And I kept him as busy as I could. I still found reasons. I'll drive you to the desert. We'll go out and we'll go target shooting, or we'll look for treasures. We loved looking for treasures in the desert, just old things. You know, doing whatever we could. But I'd now and then see a change in Sammy, because all of a sudden there's no more youth group. There's not going to buddies' friends' houses to go fishing or to hang out because we couldn't, we weren't allowed.
Right.
And we couldn't see family. You know, you couldn't do there's a lot of things with, you know, just like with everybody, all of a sudden the world stopped.
Right.
And I don't think, I see now, but I don't think back then any of us would have expected the magnitude
No.
this would have happened.
No.
And so
No.
that's in March, and we're going by, and months are going by, and then I said, we're going to take a road trip. We're gonna figure out, and we're helping my oldest daughter, son-in-law, and grandchildren move to Idaho. And so all of us tailgated in our trucks and moving them, and thought we'll make this a family thing, and then from there we'll go on to Wyoming and Montana, and we'll do school from the road, because all Zoom classes, which it's just, it doesn't work. It does not work. And
so Sammy had a laptop and trying to do it at home, just like everybody else was
just like
doing?
anyone else, and it was a joke.